What is going on, guys? It is cold, it is January, but it is a new year, and that means another year of brother battles. It's January, we're at Winkler Disc Golf Course. Let's get into it. Okay, new year, we're gonna start off with the order, gonna be a flip. How about we just claim a side per like for the year, you know? So like, you can be heads, I'll be tails, is that
so
chill?
winner doesn't go first anymore?
No, I think we'll just flip every time.
Sure.
That'd be kind of a nice spice.
Yep.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'll take heads. I like heads.
All right, so Cam's gonna be heads, I'm gonna be tails. Whoever it lands on goes first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is it?
All right. Oh, the wind was crazy right there. It was totally gonna go heads and flipped right back over.
Oh, great.
Also saw in the YouTube comments that someone said you should try Saki Slammers in my break-even series at Lake Springfield, so we're giving it a rip. So hole one out here is 338 feet. Does it play as an island? I've never played it before.
Yeah, it plays as an island.
Cameron's the local. All right, so short is also bad then?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Road and long, I think, is OB.
Okay, gotcha. So plays to an island. It's very downhill, about 340 feet. I do think a mid will get there. We've got a little bit of a left to right tailwind. Winds are gonna pick up out here, especially on some of like the higher elevated areas, pretty hilly out here. But we're gonna see how it goes. So I think I'm between rock 3. I think I'm gonna go rock 3. Rock 3. Oh, I just threw the rock 3 on the ground. Could you imagine if I threw that? I'd be like, wait a minute. A little short. That'll be all right. On the island.
All right, I'm someone that prides myself on getting to places early. I was about 10 minutes late, so I've had no warm up. Jacob's been able to throw, so. And we got kind of a big shot off rip here, so we'll see.
Bogey incoming.
Yeah, probably, honestly. It's either gonna be the worst shot or the best shot of my life.
Tommy John.
Oh, that's gonna be really safe. Okay.
Made it over though, yeah?
We'll take pars. Yeah, I'm safe. I mean, that's
just a
really
high
not
quality.
bad.
That's a high quality layup.
It was a run, but.
I've got a business decision here to make. Cameron's right under the basket. I don't think, even if I run it, I'm a little bit more left to right than I want to be in the wind. But I think if I give it a little jump putt bid, I can kind of give it a floaty guy, still be easy tap in, because that's what's going to be tough out here is if we get too aggressive on a run, we're going to have a hard comebacker in this wind. It's going to be brutal, so don't want to get a little too aggressive. Come on, dude.
Wow.
I'll say, I'll call it out. That was lucky. I'll put it out there. But it went in the basket. I'm taking it.
Pick me up.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Hole number 2 is 255 feet. It's basically straight up the hill there and then tucked into the trees to the right. Where we're at now on the tee, it's basically a big left to right. So I'm just gonna take Scorpius, throw it on hyzer high. I don't have to do too much. Let the wind kind of do the job for me. It's gonna be short. I didn't really hear a lot of shrubberies, but
at all.
It's a little windy, so I think it's gonna be a little short, but it's okay.
All right, yeah, it's only 250, but you're pretty tucked with the wind. I'm gonna club up and try to do the same thing as Jacob and just hope it gets pushed over there. That is way too straight. I don't even know if that went 250 feet either. I hate the cold. All right, I just told Jacob I've never been up this high before. Really tight. I think I can either go high hyzer, but part of me just wants to go like straight backhand, and if I miss this first tree, I'm in the circle. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there, especially after my first 2 shots of the day. Get down. Oh, good tree. That was gonna go sailing over the basket.
Basically the same putt as hole 1, a little more downhill. I'm gonna try to put it the same way, just give it the height, kind of let it try to glide there. I yanked it to the right. Bummer, that's okay. The metal domes that they've got them embedded in, oh, they're mobile. That's kind of fun. New layouts incoming. Hole number 3 is 426 feet. So Cameron is standing right here. The tee pad shapes out the fairway through a triple mando. The hole is basically 90 degrees from where we're standing over there. It shapes a big U, or I guess a big N. You throw out this gap, it's a triple mando. You can kind of see the rope up there. So you got to go in between the trees under the rope, and then it loops to the left all the way around the tree line back over to literally 90 degrees from the tee pad. So 426 feet, basically pitch it out, and you should have an open gap around the trees.
Get out of the way.
Bad reaction there, but I was expecting it to flare and then it didn't. But it's okay. Through the triple mando.
Definitely went over.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, a clean shot though.
that's so good.
Yeah, that was a good shot. That was a clean shot.
I don't know.
Are we not gonna talk about the droop in the rope? Droop gate.
Yeah,
If that's a taunt rope, it's over.
Zoom in on that.
That's a taunt rope. That's a good.
If that thing was straight, dude, I can't believe that. Actually, that was
a
literally
good shot.
When we go out there, that's such a good spot.
All right, very tucked. Cameron might be able to see the basket from over there, but it's basically just following the tree line, and I'm still kind of behind it. So I'm just gonna throw my Scorpius on a spike hyzer, and hopefully it kind of carries over there a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna be pitching up for 4.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not gonna get left enough, but it's out in the open.
Dude, I am doing buns at tracking right now. All right, we don't know exactly where the drop zone is, so I'm just going from the middle of the mandatory. I'm gonna try to forehand roller, and I don't know, this could be a big number here. Oh, have mercy. Curl back out, please. I think I'm just pitching out.
Okay.
Hopefully. I can't see anything. I can't even see that.
Yeah, it's good. It's right out in the middle.
Great. Get down, please. Oh my goodness. Not really as close as I thought I was gonna be, but that's fine.
All right, from where I was, this was probably about as good as I was expecting. Got a big right to left. Gonna give the old slammer a chance. Just gonna do a little, honestly, kind of like a jump throw situation. Now that one, I mean, it's hard to judge really, but that one is the Lucid X Chameleon Slammer. I knew if I was gonna try them, I had to have premium plastic. I couldn't do a base plastic, but just in a short distance, that was very stable.
Oh, thank goodness. Triple?
No double.
All right, yeah, I can work with a double.
Way to not miss it low though. That was a confident putt for double bogey.
I thought it was for triple, so I was kind of done.
I will say these chains, I don't know if it's just because they're cold, but they hit kind of hard. Like I could foresee like a spit out being a possibility, but. Hole number 4 is 390 feet. Basically a dead straight shot up into a grouping of trees there. It's kind of hard to see the basket from here. We've currently got a ripper of a headwind coming right back in our face. So it's trying to throw uphill in a headwind. Like if I throw it 320, I'll be pretty stoked. So par for me is good. I'm stoked on that. Yeah.
All right. Par seems like it's going to be good on this hole. Oh, give me the height. Probably not even halfway to the
A lot
basket.
of pop out of the hand though.
Oh, give it to me one time. Oh, just kidding. That is the epitome of am eyes right there. That was so short.
All right, not quite sure exactly how far I am. A little bit short of pin high. Not very far, probably like 150 feet. We're gonna give the Lucid X.
I'll try.
What?
I said I'm hurrying.
Did you find it? We give the Lucid X Chameleon a little toss.
I hope they can't hear me breathing.
Oh, that's so stable. I babied it. Oh my gosh, that's so short.
Yeah.
I need to be able to just trust this disc because like I threw it so soft and so right at the basket because for whatever reason I'm like, oh, this is gonna flip. It's not gonna be stable. It's stable. I need to trust it. So luckily with this little grouping of trees, like even if you hit one, you're probably just gonna like fall right next to the basket. So you can kind of just like spin something in there, maybe get like a little Plinko action. That'd be crazy.
That would be cool.
Ah, you can't Plinko when you throw it at the ground, you idiot.
Gonna have to get creative on this one. This is what I'm looking at. You pretty much have to be like on the sides of the basket to even have like somewhat of a look. So we're gonna have to Gonna have to get creative here. Sometimes I wonder why I waste my time trying to do stuff. Like I could have been in a much more comfortable position and just hit one of these and I'm closer. I don't know.
Hole 5, 301 feet. Cameron said rollaway potential is immense, and I believe him. It is on a very steep slope. No OB that I can tell.
OB is the parking lot over there.
Sure. I mean, obviously concrete's OB. That's very far. I guess it could roll down there. So
it has all the time.
Yeah, it could roll down there. Due to contrary to popular belief, I will not be throwing forehand, even though you would think that would get rid of the rollaway potential. But I'm going backhand. So going with my more stable T-bird. I need that to go left now, please. Left now, please. All right, well, now I got a scary upshot because stable T-bird's not that stable.
Headwind with the forehand might be good, or I'm gonna roll it over and it's gonna go sailing deep into the parking lot. So I say that because it for sure has happened. Oh, have mercy.
It's not in the parking lot, is it?
No, I think it's safe in
Just
the corner
uphill.
over there, but that went a lot farther than I thought it was going to be honest with you.
I told Cameron there was a time in my life where I would run this putt like pretty confidently, and it's not now. Yeah. Want to throw it on a little bit of Anheuser to try to get a flatter landing? It's fine.
I pulled it.
Had the distance.
Let it be known, I tried to make that.
Yeah, it had the distance.
That was a run. Oh!
Yeah, we saw that.
Jeez, I literally hit the sticker that's right in the middle of the pole.
Hole 6, 206 feet. This is what the kids would call a must get, a gimme per chance. You might not even be able to see the basket. There's nothing in front of it. It's actually even downhill after the initial little ridge. It's downhill. So it's gonna be a standstill flick forehand, MD5. That's looking pretty good.
Feeling good?
Yep.
You were talking about this is like a gimme. I genuinely don't know if I've ever birdied this hole.
Really?
There's usually like a ripping wind one way or the other, and it's like once the disc gets like shown, it's just like, phew. But today would be nice. Two right at it. Get down. Yeah, circle's edge. Stay up. Oh!
Very close.
Nice.
Hole 7 is a par 4, 415 feet. Cameron says it is eagleable. Like for him particularly, he's got a good forehand. I'm gonna throw the forehand because I think I can still get a birdie pretty easily. Basically, we're shooting down into the tree line and then it cuts to the right into the woods. 2 shots, you can get down there with a good forehand. I'm really just trying to get the birdie, but if I get through something, I'll take it. I think that's gonna be early.
You might be able to poke something through.
You stood right in front of your disc. Is that pretty good?
It might be. I saw it hit something, so I might be short, but I'm through.
Because it went left of the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, you're probably not gonna be able to quite see it from there, but the basket is just through this gap down the hill. Like it's maybe 90 feet, maybe 100 feet, not very far. So I've got a very fortunate straddle out. I'm gonna give the Saki Slammer another chance.
Sure.
I think if I just give it a little flick, Anheuser flick, it'll just carry down there.
Low-key looked like it was going in.
Yeah, no, I kind of thought so too. Now I see it. I think it's pretty close. Little putt maybe. Yeah, you're right under it.
God, thank goodness.
I'll get yours.
Thanks.
Hole number 8 is 217 feet. It's basically a straight shot. It kind of has this alleyway, and then the basket is obviously 217 feet down the alleyway behind the right side of the trees of the alleyway. So it moves a little bit to the right, but not too bad. There is like kind of an open gap to the left of the alleyway that kind of opens up a forehand. So I'm just gonna go stand still MD5 again, try to see if it can swing over. I think that's fine, it's down the alley.
Putting, I think.
Yep.
Oh!
You
Yeah!
moved right in front of it?
I went through all the emotions right there.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, wide? Literally, if you could see how much space I have between this tree and the basket, that's like impossible.
That's tough. It was a little right. I can't be too mad. Hole number 9, 216 feet. Basically not a dog leg, it's a hook. Like you move to the left, but then it actually starts coming back towards the tee pad a little bit to finish. And there's 1.5 million trees to miss once you hit this initial gap. Ceiling is low here. Like, I don't know if you can see this. This is the ceiling. So pretty low. Because that ceiling is so low, I'm contemplating a forehand roller, like a really flippy one though, that like I can throw a little bit higher to like hit first when it's up the hill. But that's just really touchy. I am just gonna throw it back in. I don't need to mess around, you know what I mean?
The forehand roller is kind of a crazy play.
Yeah, I mean, there's 1 million trees up there. Like if you don't miss, I think if you don't miss a tree, you'll get up there, but there's a lot of them to miss.
Smiley face T-bird, a lot of hyzer. Try to play it kind of tight to the left side and just hope I get far enough and skip enough. Like the only time I've ever seen this birdie is putts from circle 2. I've never seen anyone inside the circle off their tee shot. Move too far straight, I think. Oh, good kick though, maybe?
Kick left.
I don't know, circle 2.
I'm trying to decide if I should just throw like a little flick and it be out on the right side, or if I should throw like a patent pending that'll kind of fade towards the basket. But if I throw it early, it's really bad. I think I'm gonna do.
You're not gonna be far away if you throw the forehand and it fades.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Because if I fade out a little, the only problem is if I hit this V tree. I literally hit it. Yeah, I mean that's just a bad shot.
Yeah, that's just fine.
That'll work.
Jacob's up there, bogey. I'm gonna try to give this one a little run. I just need to throw it straight and we might have something. And like there's stuff behind, so you really can't go too far past. Ah, babied it. Go in.
Woo! Nice shot.
Let's go. I did not think that was going in.
Let's go. I threw it so low.
All right, all it took was the entire front 9 to get the box. Hole 10 is 186. It's seemingly a straight shot, but it's gonna be kind of like a flexor one way or another, just because that one tree is like just blocking the basket. So I'm gonna go Berg again, because apparently it's hot right now, and just kind of throw it flat and hope I get close enough for a putt, but this is honestly kind of a tough birdie too. Oh, what the? Well, it is now ice cold.
All right, Cameron's left the door open for me a little bit. Putting has been tough here. Yeah, one hole can change everything. Back to a one-stroke game because I had a really bad upshot, missed a 15-footer. Cameron tossed one in, taking advantage of a guy's mistakes. So I got to do the same here. So I would like to throw MD5, but I think it's a little too stable. I think if I throw this rock 3, it's like a little less stable and we'll go a little straighter. And I don't want to do as much of like a flexing situation. I want to try to throw it just hard flat and get it to go straight and then fade. I missed that. A lot of ground movement, but it's pretty short. We're up there though.
I don't know quite the word. It's not greed, but like low key. If I throw it straight through that gap on the right side,
probably goes in.
It almost has nothing to do but going to the basket.
It does.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
But that's so hard.
I think if you were in a different situation in the round, you might think about that, but you're only one stroke.
I know. I just hate laying up though.
Then don't do it. See, I'm telling you, dude, these trees are creaking.
What the heck? Miss! Sorry? What's that?
Almost lost my cool there. It's not getting there. I threw it on a lot of hyzer, didn't want to yank it right. Couldn't give it the gusto.
All right, hole, what do you want, 11, 245. You kind of have 2 gaps, but this like middle gap is definitely the easiest. It's just up and to the right. Definitely the forehand, something that on hyzer just kind of skips up towards the basket. That's way too straight.
Sure.
That is not even close.
More right.
Definitely. I'm probably out of circle too.
Seeing that, I'm gonna throw Stable Firebird and try to also make it through that gap. It's too low though.
Low, but that'll be just fine.
Oh, but it skipped straight. It did not skip right.
Little slammer putt?
Little slammer jump putt thing.
Sure.
Just stable jump putt, basically.
I wish I would stop putting right at the basket.
Yeah.
Okay, still even to 1 down. Hole 12 here claims 446 into the woods. It does not look that far. I was anticipating throwing mid, and it is a pretty good tailwind. So I think I'm going to, but I could maybe be like 150 feet short. So we'll see here. Definitely short.
Seeing that one from Cam Dog, I'm going to trust the T sign.
Good call.
Cameron took out my swords. Fun fact of the day. We didn't talk about that at the beginning of the video, but
yeah.
because I lost last year's series, he took a mold out of my bag. I can't throw swords this year, so I've replaced it so far with the drive from Paige Pierce. Tentative, might switch it out for something else, but right now it's been doing fine. That's not going to turn. I like the width of it though. Honestly, I think it was probably the right disc. I just kind of expected it to turn more, but the tailwind kept it stable. Barked.
I was trying to go right at it.
Yeah.
Did not work. Nice.
Seems all right.
Yeah. Yeah, the chains sound weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because like this thing is hollow underneath, and it like creates like a, I don't know. I'll just pick yours up.
Thank you. Hole 13 is a par 4, I believe, 481 feet. You're throwing something on hyzer or turnover, and it's tucked like way far down on a hanging basket, like right out just outside of the woods on the other side. The key, I mean, if you really want to, you can just throw something straight out into the field over there. I don't believe there's any OB. Just throw it out into the woods, and then you can like see the basket and throw it down, or you can get mega aggressive. That's a safe plate. Yep. That hurt my back, 1, and 2, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see the basket from there.
Oh, came out of my hand, literally slipped out of my hand. That's so bad. Oh, great knockdown. Could have gone in there a lot more. Literally just slipped right off my ring finger.
Oh.
Yeah, I went Rolo because I thought
Holy
it would float,
cow.
and it did. Yeah, all right.
It's so far from just a flick in there. That was actually super impressive.
I told you, like, it was tight, like, in front of me, but I actually had room to, like, completely pull back. So, like, I did, like, I just, like, stopped like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rolo, though, you don't need a lot of effort. It just kind of goes.
All right, honestly, all things considered, that was a crazy impressive shot by Jacob. I know I got it towards the end of the flight, but I hope you could see most of that because that was crazy. I got a little pitch down here. I'm gonna play a little wider so it fades into the kind of like the same angle as the hillside. And I also don't want to be in the woods. Get down. Yep, that's quite a bit short. Love that. Distance control on fleek.
To be right here from where I was up in there, like that tree over there. So to be right here, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, if Cameron wants to run his putt and tie it up, power to him. This is going to be a little layup for me.
We'll see what happens here.
Oh, excellent roll.
Wow.
Excellent roll.
Okay, so this is a very makeable putt. I'm like, probably 45.
Yep, mid-circle 2, I'd say.
Yeah, not bad. And the basket is leaning down towards me, so I can potentially miss short and it'd be fine. Come on. Oh, no. Hole 14, 275 feet. It's something that plays kind of down and just like a little like slight dog leg to the right. You want to get in like these trees on the left side, like next to the brush, and it just funnels down to the basket. I'm gonna go zone and kind of keep it higher, and I don't know, see if we can get there. Oh, how does that turn like that? Oh, I've never been over there, so that's great.
All right, Cameron told me he didn't want to go first because he didn't want to give me the line, but I don't feel like he really gave me the line, you know? So I'm just gonna go MD5 standstill, going for control over power. See if we can get something down there. Oh, but I yanked it to the left.
Short's fine.
Short's fine?
Yeah.
You should go down the hill then?
Yeah, I think I'm too far in the woods.
Kind of rolled a little deep.
Might have rolled away. Sit! No.
I think it rolled just to that tree and stopped.
Oh,
that was a good shot though, well executed.
Thanks. Never mind, the flip actually made it worse. Literally just like, it's just sticking to my head. Okay. So annoying. Jeez, there's like the tiniest little stick was like, it was almost like focusing the camera. Like my eyes couldn't focus because that stick was right in front of me. Hole 15, 452 feet. This is like the ultimate 2-shot par 4. You're trying to lay something up to the top of the hill, and it's like very important to get the distance right, because if you go too long, you're in that back tree line. If you're short, you're pinched off by this tree line, and then it's like a tunnel 90 degrees to the right, and the basket's sitting actually like on like a couple spools stacked together. Kind of cool basket, but very tough to access if you don't throw a good tee shot.
That looks pretty good.
That looked good. I think that honestly, it's either really good or I'm short and I won't be able to see the basket. Yeah.
That was like, yeah, I mean, that was about what I like thought the shot would do.
Yeah, it's
we'll
a really tough tee shot. Jacob's a little short. I am a little long somewhere there.
All right, I'm gonna go Firebird here just because I don't have to power on it. I can just kind of throw it high and kind of avoid the gap a little bit. I think that might be a little short.
Yeah, you're definitely putting though.
It actually might do it. Oh, I think you're long. It went over the top of the basket. Oh, now that's pretty devastating. That's pretty upsetting. I don't feel like that was as warranted. I don't want to literally say, if you come look at this angle, the basket is literally like this.
Really?
But that's unfortunate.
All right, it is all tied up with 16, 17, 18 to play. Hole 16 is 380, straight shot. However, if you go deep of the basket and it rolls, you will never see the disc again. So distance control is pretty important on this one, but it is just a easy, it's a stock shot for sure. Oh no, fall.
Move.
Sorry. Well, that went maybe 250 feet, gosh darn it.
Ah, it's so low. That was the flight of the disc. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. What are you doing going so left? Stop. What the heck? Is there like a right to left wind?
Man, the Berg is just one of those discs. You either love it or you hate it, and I love it.
Oh. Threw it right in the ground. Yeah.
All right, hole 17, 453. This is probably, I guess if there wasn't a headwind, probably would be like the most fun tee shot. Down the hill, you can either throw a big hyzer that just kind of sweeps to the right. I'm gonna go forehand just to try to keep it in bounds. It's a long ways down there. I believe, yeah, par 3. So par is probably gonna be good on this hole. Oh. Safe, and yet again, about halfway down the fairway.
Just kind of stalling there. Hit the hay bale. Dunk. All right, par is paramount. Gotta
Yeah.
get a par.
For sure.
That is not good. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. That looked
Deep
good.
or, is that deep?
I think so. It looked like it was going at it, but I think it just went past it. I told you,
mean-
dude. It's due for one.
I literally,
mean-
I could not have hit that more middle.
No.
Which I guess, I don't know, maybe is a bad thing, but that was low middle. And I don't even think it hit the basket on the way out.
No. I've been feeling that way about these baskets since we putt. Like, they
That's
just
crazy.
sound like they're due for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hole 18, it is 1 up to 2 up, 316 feet up the hill. Plays a lot longer because it's so far uphill. OB, I believe, is the road and then this parking lot here, so just got to keep it in bounds. Wow.
Yeah, see, not really a headwind.
I mean, this headwind is just ripping now.
Literally watched it lift.
That was the most disgusting noise
I literally
I've ever heard
from
in
this
my
angle too, you
life.
can just watch it go.
Jacob is right there. Throw in, forces playoff.
The headwind just stopped it.
That, oh my gosh. Literally started
just
going
stopped it from
backwards.
moving.
All right, that is it. That is January Brother Battle. I am now up 1-0 on the series. Still have 11 more months to play. If you have any course recommendations, we would gladly take them. We'll probably end up cycling some that we did last year, but we'd love to maybe try some new courses as well. So if you have any, comment down below where you think we should play. Probably Missouri area, maybe outside if we get the chance, but probably somewhere in Missouri would be ideal for us. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Ozark Mountain Disc to the moon.